hope you're having a good time listening to some great music here on Game Time. Remember, Tigers fans, student-athletes represent their teams, fellow students, teachers, and their school community. Athletes are expected to be individuals who will make a good impression for their schools. Another game day tune is coming up here on Game Time.
Here in Stratford, we've got the best music for you.
All the time.
Go Tigers! Tigers and game time.
Hey, how about a big round of applause for that Stratford High School Batman? They'll be playing their hearts out for you today at halftime, too.
Hello, fans. Hey, the Stratford Quarterback Club has decided to pair with the annual elementary school homecoming food pantry drive donation event. So today, the Quarterback Club's earnings from the 50-50 raffle drawing will be donated to the Stratford area food pantry. So get down to those two raffle areas and purchase your tickets for an extra special cause. Thank you for your support. It's a great day to be a Tiger.
It was hilarious. You gotta be wearing sunscreen today, Paul.
Oh, I forgot something. It says, announcer, please read this a few times before the first quarter. yet?
Check, check. Is it running? Welcome to Stratford as we get set for Central Wisconsin Large Football. It is the Stratford Tigers playing host to the Colby Hornets. Steve Ocknick, Sports on Focus, here to take you through this one, along with my producer Jaden Underwood, and Matt Omikin from the Hornets Nest will be joining us at some point during this one. But yeah, it's going to be two teams on very different trajectories. Stratford lost their first two. They got beat up in that Mosinee game. Probably cost them being more competitive in that game against Edgar. Since then, they have rattled off 4 in a row to get to this point. They are tied for first place in the conference with Amherst, who is also who has moved to 5-0 with a big win last night as well. On the other hand, Colby won their first game against Stanley Boyd. Since then, took a tough loss to Abbotsford, and injuries started racking up, and they've since taken a few more and come into this one. They are 0-3 in the conference. They are 1-4 overall. So you look at that one, though. We'll start with Colby. You get that 29-12 win over Stanley Boyd. Looked good at the beginning of the season. Stanley Boyd having some struggles here as well this year. They finally got their first win of the year last night against Osseo Fairchild. Then you have that 27-14 loss to Abbotsford, 38-8 loss to Amherst. That one held pretty good. Then 32-6 to Loyal Greenwood, then 40-0 last week to Marathon. Things don't get any easier for the Hornets either after this one. They go home to Wittenberg-Burnhamwood, at Spencer Columbus, and then home to Waiwega Fremont to end the year. On the other side for the Stratford Tigers, they come in, as we mentioned, they are 3-2, 3-0 in the Central Wisconsin Large. They took that tough loss with the injuries to Mosinee, 26-19, then that 14-0 loss here to Edgar. Since then, 27-15 over Spencer Columbus, 16-13 at Wittenberg-Burnhamwood, 43-14 over Waiwega Fremont, as they have started to move their way up and up as they have gotten better and healthier throughout this season. They end with home to Marathon next week at Amherst, then home to Loyal Greenwood. So a tough run the rest of the way for Stratford, as well as this is a brutal, brutal conference this year. There are 7 teams that can win on any given night. So we are going to turn it over down onto the field. Flag coming out from the VFW. We will be back with the call of this one in just a moment.
1, 2, ready,
Tiger Stadium for today's CWC matchup, which features the Colby Hornets and your Stratford Tigers. this time, we would like to extend a special welcome to our guests from Colby. To their parents, their administration, and fans, we appreciate your efforts in supporting your team and for traveling to join us this afternoon. Stratford High School, Colby High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. And now, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats and place them over your hearts for the singing of our national anthem by Sylvia McMeekin and Chloe Post. Presenting the national colors today are the members of the Stratford VFW. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the starting offensive unit for the Colby Hornets.
This way, kids.
Starting at wide receiver, a junior, number 7, Ezrin Leader. At quarterback, a sophomore, number 10, Logan Reynolds. At tight end, a sophomore, number 11, Carson Thompson. At wide receiver, a freshman, number 15, Marcus Garcia. At fullback, a sophomore, number 27, Adrian White. At running back, a sophomore, number 31, Chase Hay. On the offensive line, a junior, number 50, Colton Reynolds. On the offensive line, a junior, number 52, Oliver Stein. On the offensive line, a senior, number 65, Tristan Smazel. On the offensive line, a junior, number 70, Arturo Lopez. And on the offensive line, a senior, number 72, Cage Swacker. And the rest of the Colby Hornets, coached by Logan Rosemeyer. And now, for the starting offensive unit for your Stratford Tigers. Starting at wide receiver, a senior, number 2, Mason Miller. Cody Randall. On the offensive line, a senior, number 51, Junior Orman. On the offensive line, a senior, number 16, Glenn Hunter. On the offensive line, a junior, number 63, Owen Lewis. On the offensive line, a senior, number 70, Drew Gage. And at the back, a senior, number 8, Jack Freeman. And the rest of the Stratford Tigers coached by Marshall Lehman. We will give a special welcome to tonight's referees, John Chick, Rick Henson, Shannon Littau, Tim Welch, and Tom.
Welcome back here to Stratford as we get set for Central Wisconsin Large Conference football. Stratford looking to keep the winning ways going, extend that winning streak to 4. Colby looking to get a win that might just cement them a playoff spot. They are on that bubble right now. They sit 42nd in the rankings for Division 5 right now going into this week. So that is going to be a concern for Colby. They're going to need to rack up a win or two here. We'll talk more about that in the second half, but Colby will get the ball first. So we'll see this Colby offense missing their starting running back, missing their starting quarterback this week, both due to injury. So it's going to be some young faces out there facing this vaunted Stratford defense. So Stratford will come out. It's going to be Declan Fisher to kick it off. Declan Fisher a few weeks ago hit the game-winning field goal against Wittenberg-Burnhamwood in overtime. Fisher steps, gives the signal to his teammates. They fan out. We are almost ready here for football. Fisher looks over, makes sure everybody's in position. Stepping up, gives this one a boot, high end over end. That's going to be fielded. It's going to bounce around and be fielded at the 10. Bringing this one ahead 15, gets across the 20, cuts back. Flag comes in. The return will get out to the 25. That is Milo Nunez. But it's going to be a hold on Colby, and that's going to push him back inside the 10. So the penalty, actually they're going to put him right at the 10. So long field to start with, not exactly, it's downfield, so they're going to get it to 15. A little bit of a break, not much. So Colby's offense does start at the 10. This guy was all over the place.
Indication is block in the back.
So it'll be Colby from the 10, and we will see Logan Reynolds come out at quarterback. Reynolds from the shotgun takes the snap, gives the handoff far side. That's going nowhere. That Stratford defense, Chase Haig, no chance on that one. He will go all the way back to the 5. Loss of 5, 2nd and 15. Yeah, I think this Stratford defense has been the bright spot even in the losses so far this year. Even in the losses, the defense played well. They held that Edgar offense to the lowest point total they've had all year. They held Mosinee in check for most of that game, and since then have pitched a couple shutouts. 2nd and 15, handoff here coming around the end around. That's going to go nowhere. Blown up right at the 5. Number 15, that is Marcus Garcia. He will get back to the 5, 3rd and 15.
No gain brings up 3rd and 15.
Yeah, that Stratford defense read that play well. They piled into that side, making sure Garcia didn't get past the line of scrimmage. They were willing to let him get back there to make sure he didn't cut the corner. Sometimes if you over pursue on that play a little bit, you can get yourself in trouble. So it is leaders out wide to the far side. Garcia here to the near side. Snap to Reynolds. Fakes the give. Reynolds is going to run himself. He'll get across the 10, and he will get hit hard at the 12. Nice run there, but he will only get that one out to the 12, and it'll be 4th down, and the punting unit will come in on 4th and 8.
That's a gain of 8 yards on the play, brings up 4th and 7.
So gets a little bit positive there. It's at least positive yards on the first drive. And the big offensive lineman, big number 70, that is Arturo Lopez in to kick this one away. Snap back to Lopez. Lopez gets the foot through it. Little wobbler, that's going to bounce at the 40, take a big Colby Hornet bounce. It's going to roll almost all the way to the other 40 and be downed there. So a nice punt from Arturo Lopez gets down to the 42, and we will see the Stratford offense for the first time here today. Good to have Brooks Vanderhoof back in that lineup. And that 5-headed monster they have at running back. Break the huddle, it is Berg, and it is Vanderhoof in the backfield. 2 wide on that far side, 1 tight here on the near side. Snap, give, Vanderhoof into the line. He's gonna push his way forward for maybe 2. Colby defense held strong there.
Vanderhoof with a carry, tackle made by Carlos Martinez.
So he will just get 1 to the 43, 2nd and 9. Snap was a little off on that one. I think that slowed the play down a little bit. Vanderhoof never quite able to get going, and he comes to the sideline. Stratford comes back out that same formation, 2 wide to the far side, 1 tight here to the near side. That looks like, now they send one of the, that's going to be a throw down that far sideline, room to run, cuts it back, breaks a tackle, stays on his feet. He will be drag defenders inside the 30, but they are going to mark him down actually outside the 30. Knee hit the ground early. That pass connecting
Jack Remus with the carry.
With Jack Remus. That is a pass.
Tackle made by Reese Rowe.
So Remus gets the catch.
33-yard line, 1st and 10 Tigers.
So that gets all the way down. They will mark it at the 32. And now a big run here the other way, cutting back, breaking tackles, turning the corner. He's got room to run. He will be down near the 10.
Aaron Knetter with the
Knetter on the big carry.
Made by Colin Rowe.
That will get all the way down to the 12. Another big gain of 20 yards.
That carry went all the way down.
25-yard play, 20-yard play.
1st and 10 Tigers.
And the Tigers are in the red zone. They will send Bright out wide here to the near side, Whistling wide to the far side. It is Vanderhoof next to Berg in the shotgun. Snap, give, Vanderhoof picking through traffic. He's gonna fight through, bully his way inside the 10. He'll get down to the 5.
Vanderhoof with the carry.
Another nice carry from Brooks Vanderhoof. Down to the 5. That'll set up a 2nd and 4 for the Tigers.
Gain of 7 yards brings up 2nd and 3.
So again, the Tigers come to the line. This time it is number 10, Colton Haupt, in the backfield next to Berg. Part of that rotation. They will do it running back. Snap, high snap again. Berg, Haupt gets it, spins out of the first tackle. He will fight into the end zone. Touchdown, Stratford. Colton Haupt into the end zone. And Stratford on the board first. It is 6-0. A beautiful 5-play drive that saw the ball get into 4 different players' hands on offense. And now they will set up here to kick the extra point. Fisher in to kick that. Now they bring the receivers tight to block. Snap. Ball is down. Kick on the way. It is good. Extra point is good. Stratford gets on the board first. 7:05 to go. 7-0 Stratford. We'll be back with a kickoff right after this right here on Sports on Focus.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health, bringing out the better in all of us.
Drive summary for the Stratford Tigers. 5 plays, 58 yards, capped off by the 5-yard touchdown run by Colton Hopp. Declan Fisher hit the extra point. 7-0 Stratford. They will kick off again to the Colby Hornets. For Colby, it will be Chase Haig and Milo Nunez back to return this. Had a good return that got called back on a penalty the first time around.
Wow, thank you.
I wonder if he knows his microphone's on sometimes. Fisher. Steps back. Stratford up. The kick is away. They're going to kick this one short. Over here near side, it is Nunez. Nunez bring that one across the field. Nunez gets that one across 25, and he'll be hammered there. They'll give him the, looks like they might give him the 26. No, they will give him the 24. Tough spot there, and that will be 1st and 10 for the Hornets.
Ball's marked on the 24-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Hornets.
We are going to get a water break with the temperature. So that gives us a chance. Review. That's warm enough. They're going to give them today. So I'll give them a little bit of extra break between every so often. I think it's after 7 of each quarter. And yeah, they'll do it after the 7-minute mark in each quarter. I might not do it if they get running clock in the second half, but yep. Coming up next week, we've got 3 football games for you, it looks like. Jaden and Matt will be in Colby. Colby and Wittenberg-Burnhamwood facing off. That's a Friday night game at 7. I will be in Medford. The Medford Raiders taking on Tomahawk, who took their first loss of the year. And then Saturday, I will be heading, hopefully, down to Neillsville for a game that has big implications for the Hornets. It is Stanley Boyd, and it is Neillsville-Granton. Snap. They're going to hand that one off out here to the near side. That is going to go nowhere. The jet sweep gets blown up back to the 20. Marcus Garcia, nowhere to go. He'll be down at the 20. Actually 19.
Brings up 2nd and 15.
And again, a drive starts with a 5-yard loss. That set Colby behind the sticks on the first drive. Does it again here on this one, 2nd and 15. Colby. Wide out either side. Bunch of tight ends on that far side. Snap. Give. Working, and that's going to be blown up in the backfield. That's going to go all the way back to the 16.
With the carry.
Chase Haig all the way back. That is going to set up a 3rd and 18.
Brings up 3rd and 18.
That's been the thing Stratford has always been good at. No matter what else has happened, the Stratford defense has always been the driver of these teams. In this four straight state championship run, the 6th straight back in the 2000s, and even in between. So Stratford, Colby's going to spread it out. 2 wide to the far side, 2 wide to the near side. Snap. That one goes to Haig. Haig will get back. He will lose another yard. entire drive goes backwards. He will lose a yard back to the 15. And it will be 4th and 19, and Lopez is going to come in to kick it away. Two back deep to return this one for the Tigers. That is Zwissland, and now whistles. And something. Oh, we got a player with a helmet issue for Colby. That is 52, Oliver Steen. He's going to have to come off. They will send in, looks like that is 60, Hector Lopez. Arturo Lopez back to punt this one away. Snap, Lopez. Kick, he gets underneath that one. That's going to spin high. That's going to take a bounce, and Stratford's going to get the ball at the 20.
The Colby punt is down at the Colby 20-yard line.
So Stratford will take over short field.
1st and 10 Tigers.
4:40 to play, and we will see the Stratford offense come back out. Yeah, that one fluttered up in the air, and with the wind blowing from north to south across the field, that was going to be, once it got up in the air like that, it was kept getting pushed backwards. So the offense will come out. It's Vanderhoof next to, that is Zwissland, it looks like, in the backfield. Send the wing in motion. Snap and a flag. It was Zwissland, but it's going to be a illegal motion penalty against the Stratford Tigers. The
Full start against Stratford. Penalties marked off.
Drew Bloom, the wing back, was moving towards the line at the snap. You can move side to side or backwards. When the ball snapped, you can't be moving forward without resetting. So, 5-yard penalty. 1st and 15. Berg comes back in now. It is Miller and it is Bright on the far side. Bloom the wing here on the near side. Snap. Not going to be the give. They fake it. They're going to go to the end zone. Bright pulls it in. Touchdown Stratford. Looking for Bright in the corner of the end zone. He pulls that one in. One play and Stratford is in the end zone again. Beautiful pass right into the hands of Colton Bright. He didn't even have to adjust for that one. And Declan Fisher will come in to kick the extra point. Baiting, step. Though it's going to be a fake, they're going to go over the middle. Catch is made. 2-point conversion is good. That pass goes from Colton Hopped.
And that makes the score.
And connects, 15, and that is a 2-point conversion, 15-0. We're going to step aside. We'll be back with a kickoff right after this, right here on Sports on Focus. With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local athletics. Drive summary, well, it's a simple one. One play, 20 yards, the 20-yard touchdown pass from Brady Berg to Colton Bright. 2-point conversion was good. 15-0 Stratford. Declan Fisher on to kick this one away. It is Haig and it is Nunez back to return.
Taking off for Stratford, number 42, Declan Fisher.
Well, it has been kind of what you expected so far. Stratford gets set for the kickoff. Asher will step up, gets a boot through this one. That's going to be taken by Nunez. He bumbles it for a second. At the 12, he will come into the line. He's got room to run. He will get that one out across the 30. Nice return there from Nunez.
Tackle made by Xander Zawisland.
So Nunez gets that one all the way out to the 35. For the first time, Stratford Colby outside their own goalposts, shadow their own goalposts. And we'll see if this offense can get something going. Adrian Pikes, it looks like, next to Reynolds in the backfield. They will send Haig in motion. It's going to be a keep by Reynolds, and he gets blown up in the backfield. So he keeps, loses all the way back to the 31, loss of 4, second and 14. Colby so far, negative 11 yards of offense. It's been a rough go against this Stratford defense. So this time now, Haig will be the lone back in the backfield. 3 wide here to the near side, 1 wide to the far side. Snap to Haig. Haig's going to look to run it here to the near side. He's going to get tackled at the line of scrimmage, and that is all he will get. And that will bring up 3rd and 14. So Reynolds comes back in. And see what play they have drawn up here. The Stratford defense has done exactly what you want them to do. They're not over pursuing. They're playing the lanes well. More than happy to just stop Colby at the line or a little bit behind. They'll send a back in motion, snap, fake to give, throw over the middle, just out of the reach of Carson Thompson, and that will be incomplete, and that will bring 4th and 14, and the punting unit comes back onto the field. Haupt will be the lone, Haupt, then Zwisland comes back out to go return with him. 2 back deep for the Tigers. Lopez getting set on the hash mark. Stratford looks more in a return set here. Modest pressure. That one's going to be a high end over end. Zwisland's going to clear it out. That one's going to take a roll. Zwisland gets past it. That's going to roll all the way down to the 20.
The Colby punt is down at the
and a nice punt there from Arturo Lopez.
1st and 10 Tiger.
And Stratford will take over from their own 20. Longest field they've had so far this game. 2:41 to go here in the first quarter. In a warm one. I didn't think I'd need sunscreen in week 6. And there are trays of cookies coming into the bleachers. I'm sorry, but I'm a little distracted by the cookies right now. 2 wide here to the near side snap. Not going to be a give. They're going to get that one out to Bright. Bright with a blocker. Bright bulldozes his way across the 30. He'll be out to the 34. Nice little screen pass there.
Tackle made by Chase Haig.
All the way out. They will give him the 34. That'll be a gain of 14 and another first down.
That's a gain of 14 yards. Ball's marked on the Stratford 34-yard line.
Stratford,
10 Tiger.
again, another thing, that's been their offense forever. It's been the quick hit. Short passes, take a shot here and there. It is Haupt in the backfield with Berg. Snap, fake to give. They're going to do that same screen pass out to Bright. A little bit better read this time. He'll be run out of bounds across the 35. Worked the first time, might as well try it again. He will only get the 37 that time. So just a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. One of 2 football games in the area here tonight. this one, and then you've got Spash at Wausau West, excuse me. A couple Saturday games next week as well. They send it back in motion. High snap, can't get it to him. Berg's just going to run it himself. He's going to turn up field. He'll get across the 40 out to the 42. I think that was supposed to be a handoff there and just did not quite connect. So that will bring up a 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 4 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Good job there by Brady Berg, just getting some positive yards out of what looked like a broken play. Bright out wide here to the near side. Miller wide to the far side. Looks like it is hopped again next to Berg. They send a blocker in motion. Snap. Give. Hop. Fighting through. He's not going to get there. He's going to be a yard short. Good defensive stand there. They will actually give him no gain.
No gain brings up 4th and 2.
So 4th and 2, and if you're Stratford, maybe you think about going for it. So, offense comes out, tight formation. Can't see who that is next to Berg. Snap. It is Vanderhoof. Vanderhoof into the line. He will break through, and he will have the first down. Brooks Vanderhoof through the line. He'll get that one out to the 49. Nice gain there on 4th down, 1st and 10. Final seconds ticking down here of the first quarter.
Stratford 49-yard line. 1st and 10 Tigers.
See if Stratford, I think they are going to try and run one more play. 7 seconds. See if they can get it off. 3, 2, and no, they will not. Stratford can't get the play off before the end of the quarter, so we will step aside. 1 quarter in the books, 15-0 Stratford. They are driving. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this right here on Sports on Focus. Welcome back. Well, first quarter in the books. Colby has negative 11 yards of offense. Stratford has 112. Stratford on the drive here. They tried to get one last play off at the end of the quarter. Couldn't quite. Very easy move for everybody. We just flip sides of the 50 here. 1st and 10 from the Stratford 49. It is Hupp next to Berg in the backfield. Snap. Berg fakes the give. He's going to look back, drop back, looking to throw. Go for it all. He's got Bright downfield. Catch is made. Colton Bright into the end zone. Touchdown Stratford. Another connection with Colton Bright into the end zone. 21-0 Stratford. First play of the second quarter. That give, and then just that little ball fake, I think, froze Reese Rao just for a second, and Bright able to get behind the defense and into the end zone, and we will see Fisher come out to at least attempt the extra point. They went for 2 on a fake last time. Don't think we'll see that here. But they send 2 wide. Connor Kreft wide here to the near side, is whistling wide to the far side. Now they tuck back in to the formation. Snap, ball is down, kick on the way. It tucks in the upright. The kick is good. 22-0, we will keep it here. As the t-shirt throw from the touchdown. Quarterback Club sponsoring those here in Stratford. At Stratford, 3 drives. We'll give you their drive summary here real quick. 6 plays, 80 yards, all set up to punch in the 51-yard touchdown pass to Colton Bright. Brady Berg is Brady Berg, a perfect 4 for 4 with 2 touchdowns. Just fixing something here. Brady Berg, 5 of 5 for 118 yards and 2 touchdowns. Fisher out to kick this one away. So, changing out returners here, it looks like. It is Nunez and it is
off for Stratford, number 42, Declan Fisher.
Danny Nunez. Fisher. Stepping back, he will come up, he will give this one a boot. That one's gonna be short. It'll be Nunez from the 20. I had 25, runs into a couple of his own guys, slows him down, breaks a couple tackles, he'll get across the 30 and be swarmed down at the 32.
The Stratford kick is returned by Amelia Nunez.
And whistles, and we've got an injured Hornet. And that is Emilio Nunez, who made the return. So we will take a break here. We'll be back with the next Colby possession when we come back, as they tend to the injured Hornet. We'll be back right after this. Stick around.
One thing that surprised me about the RVA is the want to do school, whereas it was kind of a struggle before.
All of the educators, the staff, the therapists, the specialists, everybody is so knowledgeable. And my favorite thing is that we all work together as a team for the kids. I really feel like we're partners with the RVA. I just love it so much. I know I've said that before, but like, I love the RVA.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC. How do you know if you need new tires? Well, if you don't have one of these, let me show you a simple trick. Reach into your pocket, grab out a penny, and let's measure it up. If you can see the top of Abraham Lincoln's head, maybe it's time for new tires. Stop on into Wheeler Chevrolet and we'll get you covered.
So Nunez comes up, he'll walk off the field under his own power. Good sign there. This kind of weather, you might be looking at some cramping too, but he's gonna come to the sidelines. That's a big loss for the Hornets, at least for this drive. So the Hornets will come out on offense. See what they decide to do here, as they now have Adrian Wykes in the backfield next to Reynolds. Wide out here to the near side, wide out to the far side. I believe that's Hegg is the wide out on the far side. Snap, looking to throw, they're gonna get that one, connect with Wykes. Wykes across the 32, he's gonna fight towards the sideline. He'll get across the 35. So they connect with Adrian Wykes, get that one out to the 38. 2nd and 4. A nice little pass play, exactly the kind of thing you need to do where you're not getting offensive push with the run game. Get those little safe passes out along the edge. So they will, Colby will send Ezrin leaders out wide here to the near side, 1 wide to the far side. It is Haig. They will fake the give to Haig, and Hanula gets hit hard, and he will just get back to the line of, or not Reynolds, excuse me. Just get back to the line of scrimmage. And that will be 3rd and 4. So another big 3rd down, a manageable 3rd down for the first time for the Hornets. So the Hornets will send leaders out wide here to the near side. 1 wide to the far side. Snap. Fake to give. Reynolds throwing that one up. Broken up. Nice defensive play there from Carson Thompson to break up the interception. And that will bring 4th and 4, and the punting unit will come on the field. So we'll see Lopez kick this one away again. It'll be Hopt and Zwislin back deep for the Stratford Tigers. Snap. Lopez gets the snap, kicks this one away. High end over end. Hopt will get it at the 15. He will hand that one off to Miller. Miller looking on the end around. He's going to turn the corner. Big blocks. Miller up the middle, and he is gone. Miller will take the punt into the end zone. Touchdown, Stratford. Into the end zone, 28-0 Stratford. So Fisher will come in to kick the extra point. Whistles. Kick was missed. Something. And another Colby player didn't have his mouth guard in. Don't have your mouth guard in, you got to sit out a play. So they'll send a new lineman in, and Fisher's getting another shot at this. I think the whistle caused him to miss it. I don't think he... So they will reset the ball, and we will try this again on the extra point. Snap. Ball is down. Kick on the way. It is good. Fisher hits the extra point, and that will make it 29-0. We're going to step aside. We'll be back with a kickoff right after this right here on Sports on Focus. Punt return, 80-yard punt return, scores the touchdown. The extra point was good from Declan Fisher. 29-0. Stratford leading Colby, and they will kick it right back to Stratford. We got a touchdown run, 2 touchdown passes, and now a conversation here amongst the officials. Maybe looking to now they've come over and they're talking to Coach I think they may be agreeing to a running clock at 35 here in the first half. Looks like they are talking to the booth about that.
She gave me $5 in change, and I was a good Samaritan.
That is something that can happen with the agreement of both coaches. I don't think either coach is going to complain all that much. Get everybody to next week healthy as you can. So it is Haig, and it is...
And kicking off for Stratford, number 42, Declan Fisher.
Back to return this one. Declan Fisher on to kick it. Fisher stepping up. Short kick this time. That'll be fielded by one of the upbacks. He's going to bring it to the far side. Turn the corner a little bit. Get that one out across the
Stratford kick is returned by number 65, Tristan Schmazel.
So Tristan Schmazel gets a chance at that one. One of the offensive linemen.
Tackle made by number 55, Jake Tomer.
We'll get that one out to the
Ball's marked on the Colby 36-yard line. First and 10 for the Hornets.
36. So and we'll see the Colby offense come back out again. Got some positive yards last time out. So Colby will send Leaders and Haig out wide here to the near side, one wide to the far side. In motion, snap, they will give to the motion guy. No, they will not. It is Reynolds. Reynolds will get a yard.
Quarterback keeper by Logan Reynolds.
Yard. Out to
tackle made by Lucas Horace.
2nd and 9.
Gain of 1 brings up 2nd and 9.
Colby's taking their time here, I think. More than happy to run some clock as well. They will send 2 wide to the far side. Leaders is wide here to the near side. Snap. Give. Haig. Haig cuts it back into the middle. He will get a yard.
Chase Haig with a carry.
Chase Haig will get a yard out to...
Tackle made by Cody Randall.
And it is 3rd and 8.
No gain brings up 3rd and 9.
Reynolds comes back in with the play. They will send Marcus Garcia wide here to the near side, 2 wide to the far side. It is Wykes next to Reynolds in the backfield snap. Fake to give, and Reynolds is going to be blown up in the backfield.
Logan Reynolds, the keeper.
He'll be back all the way to the 35. 4th and
Tackle
11.
made by Jader
and
Orman.
Lopez will come in to punt again.
Loss of 2 brings up 4th and 11.
So we'll go under 7 minutes to go here in the half. Make sure to stick around at halftime. We will have the band performance, along with a recap of the first half stats, and get you set for the second half and next week for football. Some big games next week already. We'll go through a few of those at halftime. Snap. Lopez gets the snap. He will kick this one away. High floater. That is going to take a bounce. Swisson will let it go by. That is going to roll down to the 20. Keep rolling. It will die at the 19.
The Colby punt is down at the Stratford 18-yard line.
Punt from Arturo Lopez.
1st and 10 Tigers.
Sets the Tigers up with a long field. 1st and 10 from inside their own 20. Oh, they've agreed to a running clock already. So clock is running the rest of the game. So we are going to be out of here pretty quick. Again, I think
we got a special announcement here. It's a Stratford grocery store emergency. For some odd reason, there's a shortage of toilet paper.
Yeah, paper apparently at the grocery store here in town. I saw a bit of it being used in some trees as we
Sorry,
came into
Mr.
town today. Too wide to the far side for the Tigers. Snap to Berg. He's going to throw. They're going to get down to Bright on the far side. He's got a blocker. Bright cuts it back. He's going to fight through, try to break another tackle. He cannot.
Brady Berg's pass is complete to Colton Bright. Tackle made by Marcus Garcia.
So that will be all the way out. They will give him the 23.
Gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Or second and 6. With that running clock, Stratford in a bit of hurry-up mode here because you won't get any clock stoppages for the first downs. Miller out wide here to the near side. I believe that is Bright as well here on the near side. They send the wing in motion across the formation. There's another throw. That's going to go to the wing. It's incomplete.
Brady Berg's pass is incomplete. Third down.
Pass incomplete. And that'll be third down. 3rd and 6. 3rd and short 6. They will send 2 wide here to the near side. That is Whistling and Bright. Is the wing on the far side. Berg is going to spin out, looking for an option. He's got Colton Bright all alone. Bright breaks the first tackle. Right down the sideline, dragging defenders with them. He'll get across midfield. Down to the 45.
Colton Bright.
They left Colton Bright all alone.
Tackle made by Tristan Schmazel.
And he gets all the way down into Colby territory, make it 46.
All will be marked at the Colby 46-yard line.
That sets
First
up
and
a
10 Tigers.
1-yard gain. First and 10 Tigers. 3:26 to go. Bright's going to head out to the far side. Miller is the receiver here on the near side. Bloom the up back. Snap. Toss. That's going to go out to Hamas. Hamas working on that far side. He's got room to run. He's going to have a first down.
Colton Huff with the carry.
Colton Huff with the carry.
Tackle made by Ethan Cox.
Gets that one down to the 35. That'll be a gain
Ball's
of
marked
11.
at the Colby 35-yard line. First and 10 Tigers.
Clock ticking under 3 minutes. Stratford sends Whistling and Bright out wide here to the near side. Bloom is the wing on the far side. That is Vanderhoof next to Berg in the backfield. Snap. Give. Counter play. Breaking over here near side. He's got blockers. Breaks the tackle. Down. He will knock it in. No, he does. No, one ref points touchdown. One ref points down at the 1. They're going to talk about it.
No touchdown.
No touchdown. He'll down at the 1. Sorry about that. That is Drew Bloom down to the 1. The ref on the far side signaled touchdown. Ref on the near side signaled down at the 1. The ref on the near side won the discussion. Hop next to Berg in the backfield. Miller and Bright here wide here on the near side. They will send Miller in motion. Snap. Toss forward to Miller. It's a pass. Miller looking to get past his guy. Turns the corner into the end zone. Touchdown.
Brady Berg's pass to Mason Miller is complete for a touchdown.
So
Touchdown
Mason Miller
Stratford.
into the end zone. 35-0. Clock will stop. 1:43 to go for halftime. Still stops on scores and timeouts. And Fisher will come in to kick the extra point. That all set up by the running play from Drew Bloom. Snap. Ball is down, kick on the way. It is good.
The extra point by Declan Fisher is good.
We're going to step aside. We'll be back with the kickoff right after this, right here on Sports on Focus. Welcome back. Your drive summary: 6 plays, 81 yards. The 1-yard touchdown pass to Mason Miller. Kick. Coming up here from Declan Fisher. Brady Berg now 8 of 9 for 154 yards and 3 touchdowns. Bolton Bright, 6 catches, 120.
Kicking off for Stratford, number 42, Declan Fisher.
Fisher will be on to kick this one away. It is Nunez and Pegg back to return it. Fisher steps up. He will give this one a boot. That's going to go over here near side for Nunez. Nunez gets the catch at the 20. He's going to bring that one across the field. Gets almost tripped up. Fights forward. He'll get across to the 25.
Stratford kick is returned by Marcus Garcia.
Marcus Garcia gets that one out.
Tackled by a host of Stratford tacklers, led by number 11, Matthew Schoenfuss.
With the clock running, if Colby decides to try and do something with this, or if they just take it to the half. I have a feeling we're going to be going deep into the roster in the second half.
Ball's marked at the Colby 24-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Hornets.
2 wide here to the near side, 1 wide to the far side for the Hornets. Leaders is the receiver out wide here to the near side. Send it back in motion, hand it off. That's going to come over here near side and get nothing. Garcia.
Marcus Garcia with the carry.
Nothing there. And that'll go back to the 24. It's actually going to be a
tackle made by Brooks Vanderhook. No gain, brings up 2nd and 10.
And time ticking down here. I think we're going to end up.
Folks, make sure you stay in your seats. We've got a huge homecoming halftime show for you. We'll introduce the homecoming court, followed by the Stratford High School
might try and sneak one more play
band
in here.
Performing for you. That's all at
10
halftime
seconds.
today.
Leaders wide here to the near side. 1 wide to the far side, 4 seconds. Do get the play off. Hand that one off Hag. Hag into the line. He will lose a couple yards, and that will do it. That will be the half. And
that's the end of the first half with the score.
Step aside here for just a minute. We'll be back with the halftime festivities. Actually looking like they're already ready to go. We'll turn it over to the halftime festivities, and we'll be back with some thoughts.
Okay, at this time, everybody get out your 50-50 raffle tickets. Once again, tonight's proceeds will be going to the food pantry. I have in front of me the winning number. If you can match the winning ticket and number, you'll receive $441. That's a big one. I need a woo on that one. $441. Okay, here we go. Today's winning ticket is a red ticket. A red ticket. The number is 098788. 098788. If you have that ticket, bring it to the concession stand. Good luck. Okay, are we ready for the homecoming court?
And I need to go.
Yeah. Is it home court? Yeah.
There we go, we're ready to go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, your attention to the track, please. Make it the football field. Presented in front of you is this year's 2025 homecoming court. We have Madeline Stein, daughter of Heather and David Stein, escorted by Brooks Vanderhoof, son of Gary Vanderhoof and Elaine Forrest. Next up, Michaela Stieber, daughter of Joey and Becky Stieber, escorted by Drew Gage, son of Michelle Gage and the late John Gage. Allie Leonard, daughter of Jay and Amber Leonard, escorted by Jager Orman, son of Wes and Christy Orman. Lucy Zaleski, daughter of Brian and Christy Zaleski, escorted by Colton Bright, son of Mike and Susie Bright. And ladies and gentlemen, the homecoming 2025 Queen and King, Alyssa Bargender, daughter of Troy and Kathy Bargender, escorted by Jack Remus, son of Brian and Heidi Remus. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 homecoming court. Okay, how about one more big round of applause for the 2025 homecoming court? John, you ready? And now for homecoming 2025, the band presents a tribute to Ozzy Osbourne, featuring Iron Man, Paranoid, and Crazy Train. The band encourages our crowd to sing along, adding I at the beginning of Crazy Train. Ladies and gentlemen, let's cheer on our Stratford band.
Yeah, I was just looking to see if I'm missing
Is that
any
what
good
we're
football. Actually, I was like, yeah, he said that. I texted him back. Yeah, I talked to him at the volleyball game. It was his first volleyball game this morning. And I was like, yeah, I think if I want to go to the football. And he's like, I don't have anything else going on. And he just said,
Okay, I got another little special announcement here. The Stratford Tiger Homecoming. There'll be a 5th quarter. That'll be at the Stratford Fire Department. That'll be today. After the football game, approximately from 3 o'clock to 8 o'clock. The 5th quarter is a celebration to support the Stratford Tigers football team and the band. So join us at the fire station for pulled pork sandwiches and drinks. Sponsored by the Stratford Quarterback Club and the Stratford Fire Department. How about a great big round of applause for that Stratford High School band?
we like really support our teams and we're doing good, but as soon as they start going bad, like for all sports,
One last homecoming activity to announce, and that is the homecoming dance. That'll be from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock. That will be at the high school commons. The Stratford Student Senate recommends to the students, please keep a minimum of 10 inches of space between bodies when dancing slow dances. Thank you.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. Yeah, that's true. But you could have dropped it. Well, the first we threw to, you need to catch the ball with your hand. It's like catchers and sanders, bricks. I thought for sure it was going straight up the stands.
Well, we need a fumble return, kickoff return, and an interception return. We get all the touchdowns. Well, hey, we had a safety last night, so.
The end of that second half, or the first half, too, was like, holy cow. The ball change happened like 4 times in the last minute and a half.
That first half was ugly. You go to halftime 7-6. When Medford had the ball 4 times inside the 20, 3 times inside the 10, they got 1 touchdown. Yeah. Well, I think that's actually worse than this. At least here you're like, we're just not. You expect, you're not, one, you expect, but 2, you know you're just not supposed to.
I'd rather be I'd rather have this happen where than move the ball like Medford last time.
From the 20 to the 20, they moved the ball at will. As soon as they got inside the 20, it was. Yeah, this is, I mean, this sucks, but.
We gotta run the clock.
How about some 10-minute quarters?
This sucks, but it didn't have high goals.
Yeah. I mean, you've got 3, if you can get healthy, you've got 3 winnable, you got 3 potentially winnable games on the stretch. You need to win 2. And then you got to cheer for Stanley to beat his. And I think maybe you got a chance. Because you're going to get points from any of the 3 for the playoffs. Like the worst thing, there's a team, they have 4 wins. They have not gotten any tier 2 points. They have not beaten a team that has a win.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay. Let's run an ad. And then I'm going to come back. After the Welcome back. We are at the half. 36-0 Stratford. Take a quick spin through the stats. We'll start with the Colby Hornets. Logan Reynolds, 1 of 3 for 6 yards. Passing. He also is 5 carries for 1 yard. Chase Marcus Garcia, 3 carries for -6. Chase Haig, 6 for -11. Adrian White, 1 catch for 6 yards. Little different story on the Stratford side. Brady Burke, 8 of 9, 154 yards, 3 touchdowns. 2 of those go to Colton Bright. He has 6 catches, 128 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Mason Miller, 1 catch for 1 yard and a touchdown. He also returned a punt on a reverse for a touchdown. And then 88, Drew Bloom, 1 catch for 34 yards. On the rushing side, I have to go into the second level of my app to find everybody because they have shared the ball a lot here tonight. Drew Bloom, 1 carry, 34 yards. Colton Hobbs has 3 carries for 16 yards. Brooks Vanderhoof, 3 carries for 14. Aaron Knetter, 1 carry for 21. Brady Berg, 1 carry for 5. Stratford has outgained Colby 244 yards to negative 10. So we have about a minute and a half here to the start of the second half. Thoughts for both teams. If you're Stratford, I think it's stay healthy. I have a feeling we won't see much of the starters here to start the second half, at all in the second half. Berg, helmet off, he was playing catch with Hobbs, who I think is coming in, might be coming in quarterback. So I doubt we'll see Berg out there. Doubt we'll see much of any of the normal starters. So get some time out there in a varsity field for the JV squad. For Colby, I think it's trying to find something positive. You're probably not coming back, but if you can maybe get some positive yards, get to the end of the game, not in the negatives, I think that's a plus. And then also I think finding a score. I think even if you're not going to win the game, I think not seeing a goose egg on the scoreboard can be a big motivation, especially after getting shut out last week against the Marathon Red Raiders. So final seconds ticking down here. Reminder, we have 2 football games for sure for you on Friday. That is the Colby Hornets playing host to the Whitburn-Vernon Chargers. That'll be Matt and Jaden and Wade on the call on that one. I will be in Medford as the Tomahawk Hatchets, who took their first loss of the year, head to Medford to take on the Raiders. Both those games at 7 o'clock. We might also be in Neilsville for a big game for Colby fans, as Stanley Boyd heads down to take on Neilsville Grant in a game that could have implications on Colby's chances of making the playoffs. There is a very thin path for Colby to still get into the playoffs. We will talk about that over this second half as well. Stratford gets the ball first to start the second half.
As we will see Colby kick off for the first time today. Wind picks up a little bit. It is blowing from behind us across the field. So we will see Haupt and Zwisland back deep. Miller, and that is Knetter standing about the 25. So a lot of speed back there to return this kick wherever it goes. It's going to be a low line drive. That's going to bounce through. That'll be Haupt from the 12. Haupt rubbing it over here near side. Got some blocking breaks. The first tackle. He'll be run down across the 30. So Colton Haupt will get that one out to the 33. And the Stratford offense will take over there, and some starter faces out there. Nope, they are going to send the starters back out to start the second half. Surprising move here. Haupt wide here to the near side, Zwisland wide to the far side. It is Vanderhoof next to Berg in the shotgun. Snap. Fake the give. Berg's going to drop back. He's going to go downfield. Incomplete. Nice defense there from number 12, Milo Nunez, excuse me. Only the second incomplete pass thrown by Brady Berg here today.
Pass defended by Amelia Nunez. It'll be 2nd and 10.
So clock running, as it did for most of the second quarter as well. I think maybe Coach Lehman running the offense out here one more time. It is Haupt next to Berg. It is Brighton Miller out on the far side. They will send Bloom in motion across the formation. Snap. Toss. Almost fumbles that one. Hopped with a little bit of speed now. Hopped down the far sideline. One man to beat. Hopped will cut it back, and he will be run down at the 30. Big run there from Colton Hopp. Gets all the way across the 50, down to the 30, first and 10, a 37-yard run. That puts Colton Hopp now 4 carries, 53 yards. He's averaging 13 and a quarter yards a carry.
Ball's marked on the Colby 30-yard line.
And it will be first and 10 for the Stratford Tigers. Bright wide here to the near side. Everyone else tight to the formation. 2 in the backfield. Snap. It's going to be a straight run by Berg. Berg up the mid. No, it's going to be Hopp who took the snap. He will fight forward for a first down.
Colton Hopp with a keeper.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 17. Oliver Steen on the tackle.
Ball's marked at the Colby 17-yard line. First and 10 Tigers.
So Berg, 2 backs either side of him. No, is that Hopp now? Oh, Hopp is the quarterback again. They send one of the backs in motion. It'll be Hopp running it. He'll cut it back. Fight through traffic. He'll get across the 15.
Colton Hopp with a carry. Tackle made by number 55, Dylan Miraz. Gain of 3 brings up second and 7.
Sorry, getting this fixed here. So it'll be second and 7 from the 14. An error in my app. That does all my stats for me, so I don't have to do math. So Hopp stays in at quarterback. They send it back out in motion. It's going to be a toss out here. It's going to be backwards, so it'll be a run for Vanderhoof. Vanderhoof into the end zone. Touchdown. That should go in as a run. It was a backwards pass. So it goes in as a run. And we'll see if they'll send out the extra point team, it looks like. Or are they? He's sending the 2-point. Looks like they might send the offense out to go for 2 here. They will. They're going to send one of the offensive linemen in the backfield. Number 70, that is Drew Gage, reports. Gage gets the handoff. He will bulldoze his way into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good. Always love to see the big guy touchdowns. Drew Gage in, 2-point conversion, but 44-0. We're going to step aside. We'll be back with the kickoff right after this, right here on Sports on Focus.
Our experience in the RVA has been wonderful. The teachers are extremely supportive, and Simon really seems to enjoy it and is making friends, and he's more socially active now than he was in a traditional school.
Something I want other kids to know is that even though it seems like you're not going to make friends, you actually are. I like how the RVA provides an environment that more suited to my needs.
5 plays, 67 yards on the drive, capped off by the 14-yard touchdown run, I believe, by Brooks Vanderhoof. Looked like that was a backwards pass from my point of view. We'll see what the official stats say when they come out later this weekend. As we will see Declan Fisher out to kick this one away. Yes, got to take a look. Stratford hosting their night cross-country race last night over down at River Edge in Marshfield. Bring the lights out, run under the lights there at River Edge. Always wanted to make it out there. I wish they wouldn't do it on a Friday, but I suppose it's easier to get teams out there on a Friday night. So Fisher will step back to kick this one away. Colby will get the ball. 8:15 to go here in the half, in the third quarter. Fisher stepping up, kicks this one away, high end over end. That will be taken on the far side. That will be Nunez. Nunez gets that one out across the 30.
The Stratford kick is returned by
Stratford will take over from the 31. Colby will.
Made by number 53, Caden Ostrowski.
And we will see a lot of new faces out there on the defense. So looks like the second string defense in for Colby. Or for Stratford. Wow, I'm just completely out of sorts here.
Ball will be marked at the Colby 31-yard line.
I'm going to say Colby would send the second string offense out, but it kind of is with the injuries they're dealing with right now. So Reynolds back out there at quarterback. Gives the play to into Nunez. Snap. Fake the give. Reynolds is going to run it here to the near side, picking through traffic. And the ball comes out. No, they're going to rule him down. Nope, they rule him down. No, they don't. Fumble, and it will be recovered by Stratford.
Fumble on the play.
So the run
Recovered by Stratford.
fumbled, and Stratford will get it at the 35. Matthew Shanefoos on the return, and now we will see the second string offense out. That will be Colton Hopped in at quarterback now. So Stratford gonna run the offense here with the second string. Two wide out to the far side. We're gonna go through and try and catch some names here. That is Forrest and Niehaus. Quick pass, that's gonna be connected to Forrest. Forrest fighting through, he'll be run down at the 34, or 31.
Is complete to number 20, Lucas Forrest.
So Forrest on the completion. He'll get down to the 31, gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Clock runs 6:02 to play here in the third quarter. So Forrest and somebody out wide to the far side. Hopped with a back next to him. That is Matthias Kaiser. Kaiser will get the carry. He will get hit at the line of scrimmage and push back there. Back to the 31. Whistle, and we are going to get the official. Oh, no, not. I thought somebody blew a whistle, but I guess not. So it will be 3rd and 6 for the Stratford B squad. Two wide here to the near side. That is Austin Niehaus, and that is Lucas Forrest. Snap to Hopped. Hopped swings out. He's going to look to throw. Pressure comes. He's going to go downfield. Almost picked off. Number 12, Milo Nunez, almost picks that one off.
Number 12, Emilio Nunez. It'll bring up
and that'll be 4th and 6. Some new faces on that Colby defense as well. They're swapping out where they can. They are short-handed. So we'll go under 4.5 to play here in the third. Two wide to the far side. Snap, fake the give. Pressure comes on Hopped. Hopped is going to tuck and run. Hopped spins out of trouble. He is going to get the first down. He'll be crunched there. But play broke down. Hopped will take it himself. He will get that one across the 30, across the 25, and that'll be a 1st and 10.
Ball's marked at the Colby 25
Needed.
yard line. 1st and 10 Tigers.
Needed 7, got 7. Whistles, and now they got to let the trainer go across the field. So trainer's going to cross the field here real quick. We got somebody with an issue on the Colby sideline. Now we're ready to go. Hopped in the backfield. Along with a little reverse play there. Room to run off here to the near side. That is going to go into the end zone. Touchdown Stratford. They give that one to John Muse. And he will go into the end zone. Another Stratford touchdown, 50-0. And the field goal team will come on to kick the extra point. Or it will not be Fisher here to kick it. They're going to let, that is 19. Where's that 19? I don't have a 19 in my list. Trying to read the number there. We'll see after he kicks it. Snap, ball is down. Kick on the way, it is no good. Kick is no good.
The extra point is by number 19. Is good.
I'm not the only one, so that helps.
That makes the score. Oh, it's no good.
So 19, no clue who he is, but he misses the extra point. So 50-0, we'll keep it here as Stratford extends the lead with the JV squad. We'll see if Colby's offense can get something moving here. Colby now just needs 6 yards of offense to get into the positive numbers. I think that's got to be one of the goals here. I mean, you hate to bring it up, but it's something you got to talk about. Ending a game with negative offense is going to be a tough one for any team. The one bright spot has been the kick return game. They have had some good returns here. It is Garcia and Nunez back to return this time. Declan Fisher in to kick this one away. Fisher stepping up, gives that one a boot. High end over end. That's going to go into the end zone for the touchback.
Declan Fisher's kick goes into the end zone for a touchback.
And Colby will start at the 20. Use that wind to his advantage. It's blowing mostly from behind us across the field, but does have a bit of a southern tilt to it. So that's Colby offense will come back out. Reynolds in at quarterback again. So one wide receiver here to the near side, one to the far side. Tight end on that far side as well. Snap, give, that will go to Nunez. Nunez is going to be swarmed in the backfield. Milo Nunez swarmed in the backfield. He will be brought down at the 17, so a loss of 3, 2nd and 13.
Ball carried by number 5, Reese Rao. Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
It was Nunez. So they'll send, it looks like Wykes out at running back. Ladders out wide here to the near side. They send it back in motion. They will give. That is Garcia. Garcia turns the corner. He'll get across the 20, out near the 25. Nice run there by Marcus Garcia. Gets that one back out, 3rd and 5.
Gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 5.
So that'll bring 3rd and 5. Clock runs. We will go under 2 minutes to play here. start talking about, we're 3 weeks away from the playoffs starting. 2 weeks away if you're an 8-player team. They start a week early this year with the expanded 8-player playoff. Looking in, they will send Nunez in motion. Snap, they fake the give. It'll be Reynolds here to the near side. Cuts through traffic. Reynolds will have a first down. I believe that is...
Ball carried by number 10, Logan Reynolds.
That might
Tackle made
be...
by number 10, Colton Hott.
That gets out to the 34. Look at something here.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Colby.
I believe that, yes, that is their first down. So Colby gets their first down here. Get into positive yards. 2 wide here to the near side, 1 wide to the far side. Reynolds will take the snap. He will keep, and he will just get back to the line of scrimmage.
Reynolds with the keeper. Tackle made.
So 2nd and 10.
A host of Tigers led by number 32, John May.
One more play, and that'll take us to the end of the
brings up 2nd and 10.
3rd quarter. Reynolds comes all the way over the sideline to get the play. Got a little bit of positive yards on that. Not enough yards, about half a yard. 1 wide here to the near side, 1 wide to the far side. Lighters wide to the far side, Garcia wide here to the near side. Snap, give, Nunez. Nunez fights through the line. He will fight forward for 1. Get that one to the 35. That will set up a 3rd and 9.
By number 21, Aaron Knetter.
And that will take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We're going to step aside real quick. We'll be back with the 4th quarter when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and we're now celebrating 60 years in business, serving the areas of Marshfield, Medford, Merrill, Abbotsford, Wisconsin Rapids, and Coloma, where we have both new and used vehicles. We look forward to earning your business.
Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Welcome back. 4th quarter about to start here, 50-0 Stratford. On one note, Colby now with 9 yards of offense. So they've been able to move the ball a little bit, but now they face a 3rd and 9. 2 wide here to the near side, 1 wide to the far side. They send it back in motion. They will hand it off on the end around. Trying to find room as Nunez. He will be swarmed and lose yardage back to the 35. That will bring 4th and 9, and I imagine we will see Lopez come back out again.
And number 60, Parker Glenn.
Or not, we'll see what they decide to do.
It'll be 4th and 9 for Colby.
So Colby is going to send a new punter back to kick this one away. That will be Marcus Garcia. Lopez had some good punts. They'll give Garcia a try here. He will give that one a boot, high end over end. Colton Haupt will take it at the 25. Haupt breaks the first tackle, breaks the second tackle, dancing around, but he's not going to get much. Hopt will get that one out to the 33, and that will be where he will be down.
I don't know. Can you hear me at all?
Yes, we can.
Hey, well, fantastic. Hey, I just showed up. Wow.
A little bit of CUDA football for you today?
Yeah, well, hey, everybody. This is Matthew Olmick for the Hornets. I promised Steven months ago, like, yep, I'll be here at this game. And then, wouldn't you know it, had to do some announcing for back-to-back CUDA games. And finally just showed up. And did we get our positive yards for
9 yards.
Colby? We got positive 9 yards. Okay, things are starting to look up for the Colby fandom.
Snap here to Hopt dropping back. He's going to spin out far side. He's going to decide to run it. He'll get that one out across the 30.
That was good. That was great pressure that you had coming in from, who's that on here again? Carlos Martinez. He's been having a great season, but, you know, that's kind of the story of this Hornets team is it's a lot of freshmen and sophomores, especially with the banged up starters that we had at quarterback and at running back especially. But, you know, Stratford's got their second squad in, and they're not looking too shabby either.
No, Colton Hopt is one of the guys that'll run out at running back, and he's taking over at quarterback here, so he will look in. Snap, toss forward. This is a pass. That's going to fight through traffic. Leaning forward, he's going to be just short. That is going to be number 32, John Mays.
You were going to say Muse, weren't you?
I was. I said it the first time when he got the ball, but got corrected.
I get angry stares. We got a Maze on our CUDA teams, and it always trips me up. I want to say Muse.
So they do give him the first down.
Guy's a junior, but just built like a tank.
So it'll be looking here. Snap. They are going to give off that far side. Fighting through traffic, room to run. That's going to be another first down as Ashton Bushman gets a carry.
What a great pull by Thomer right there. You know, this is such a new perspective. I actually can watch a little bit more detail of this game. That kid motored from the opposite side, and he had himself a good block.
Actually, well, maybe an illegal block because there is actually a flag on the play. Well, that negates that. Didn't see the flag come in.
We're not blaming that on Thomer. Not at all.
It was downfield, so they're not going to lose that much. They'll only be marked back to the 33, so it'll only be a loss of 5. First and 15.
The homecoming festivities been around here. I don't see any toilet paper and any trees around here.
You came in the wrong end of town. Coming from the south, I know some in the trees there.
Okay.
Snap, that was going to be a run here up the middle, getting through tackles, fighting through, breaks free, foot race down the sideline, and he is gone. Matthias Kaiser into the end zone. Touchdown, Stratford.
Tristan Smazel had that first look at him, and then Kaiser gave him kind of a shake of, I'm going to zig right, but I zig left, and then after that, that's just pure raw power. Like, he's running through arm tackles. You weren't going to stop that kid.
So another rushing touchdown. That is 4 different players have run the ball in today. Vanderhoof, Hopt, Kaiser, and Mays.
How are you keeping track of all that?
I got a fancy iPad here with all that.
Oh, man.
So the new guy's going to kick the extra point. We've gone through a few different people here today, and it will be number 2. That is Mason Miller to try it. Might as well try some guys out in case Fisher gets hurt. Snap, ball is down, kick on the way. It is good. Mason Miller gets the extra point. We're going to step aside real quick. We'll be back with the kickoff right after this right here on Sports on Focus.
At Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Welcome back. Give you a quick drive summary here. 3 plays, 72 yards. The 25-yard, the right one. The 67-yard touchdown run from Matthias Kaiser.
So is that the longest run of the game, not year, of the game so far?
I believe...
His little app doesn't cover it.
Yes, it does. Yes, it is. 67 yards. Yep, the other one went to Colby Hall with a 37-yard.
What is total passing for the Tigers so far?
Brady Berg, 8 of 10 for 154 yards, 3 touchdowns. Colton Hobbs, 1 of 2 for 4 yards.
But most of the work is being done on the ground.
A lot of it, but it's spread out. There's 7 different players that carried the ball for the Tigers here tonight. And the big one, Matthias Kaiser, now 2 carries, 67. Colton Hobbs, 7 for 64. And then a lot of 30s and 20s in there.
These guys are they're just blocking me. They make contact and they just drive those guys back.
So Fisher in to kick this one away. He's going to send that one high back. That's going to be taken by Nunez at the 10. Ahead 15, 20. He's going to cut it back, trying to find an opening. He will slip out of some tackles. He's got room to run. Flag comes in. So this is probably going to come back.
I heard that
the Stratford kick is returned by Emilio Nunez.
Emilio Nunez has had some good returns. That one's going to come back, though, on a hold, it looks like.
Oh, dear.
Tackle by
number
Austin
17,
Niehaus.
Cavadini, he was zeroing in on the runner, and then all of a sudden he got just hit hard by one of his own guys on that initial juke. But like I said, that's going to come back. But I was watching that 17, he's like, oh, he's coming right at me, and then he juked and got nailed by his own guy.
That was an interesting...
Why, Steven? You were looking perplexed.
I am a little bit. I'm going to have to check with our rules expert on that one, what the signal was.
Penalties marked off against
like
Colby.
He said it was passing.
It was marked at the 22-yard line for 10 minutes.
So the kick return had an illegal rotation or unintentional
like
grounding.
There we go. Snap. That was going to be handed off, working off that far side. Got a little bit of positive yardage there. That's going to be number 20, Jax Hanula.
Jax Hanula with the carry. Tackle made by number 25, Matthias Kaiser.
When you get into this point of the roster.
What did they say?
Hanula. That's going to be across the 25.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
You look at the last name, Hanula. Like, I don't think of luau at all. Like, Hanula.
So they're going to set 2 wide here to the near side. That is going to be Leaders, and that is Nunez. 1 wide.
Have there been much passing from the Hornet squad yet today?
1 completion for 6 yards. Reynolds fighting through traffic. He'll get that one out near the 30.
You think you could try something where if you had a little bit of distance with the
Logan Reynolds
wideout
with
and
the carry.
back, do a quick pass to the outside, at least have a one-on-one where you can gain 5-6 yards.
They just haven't had the opportunity. It's been...
Oh, just constant pressure.
There was a gain of 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 2.
They didn't get a positive... Colby didn't have a positive offensive play until... Well, they had a 3rd down.
Just now?
Yeah. They had a couple of plays on 3rd down. They got some yards, but it's been... Stratford's been playing the receivers tight and haven't really been giving them any...
Actually, I see that now.
Reynolds in the backfield. He's got 1 with him. They will send Garcia in motion. They're going to think it was supposed to be a give to Garcia. He got a little too far.
Logan Reynolds with the keeper.
And Reynolds just kind of eaten up on the broken play.
Yeah, that's
by number 65, Blake Ryder.
Any kind of guff on that interior.
And number 58, Lucas Salter.
Of all the struggles on this Hornet squad, this
Salter.
like very Achilles heel.
And number 55, Jake Tomer.
You want to try to create some space.
It'll bring up 4th and 4 for Colby.
But that interior front has just not been able to withstand any kind of defensive pressure.
So 4th and 4, Colby's going to go for it here with 4.5 to go in the game. See, maybe run a play, and that's going to be a straight run from Reynolds, and he's going to go nowhere.
Logan Reynolds
with the turnover on downs. They'll get a couple positive yards on it. But Stratford will take over at the 29. And we will see the Stratford, that might look like the
Ball's marked at the Colby 28-yard line. First and 10 Tigers.
So a chance to see more new names for Stratford.
How deep does this roster lineup go, folks?
That goes pretty deep.
You're right,
As
you're
we
going
will
to have
now
to turn to the
see
next page.
Matthew Schaefus in at quarterback. He has Ashton Bushman next to him. One receiver on the far side. Waiting for the hand to go up there. Going to run this clock down absolutely to the end. Snap. Give. Bushman. Bushman blown up in the backfield.
Tristan Smazel.
Ball carried by number 33, Ashton Bushman.
From the very beginning on tackles.
Tackle made by Tristan Smazel.
Plays. He's like the Mighty Mouse.
Loss of 3 brings up second and 13.
Mighty Mouse? Yeah. But yeah, he's far and away, ever since first snap of the season, has been the team lead tackler.
So they will come out. It will be Shane Foose, and that looks like Christofferson in the backfield. Shane Foose is going to run it himself. He's going to turn the corner. He's got room down the sideline, breaks a tackle, gets tied up inside the 10, pushing the pile. He'll be run down at the 5.
Just unbelievable speed.
Ball carried by number 11, the quarterback, Matthew Shane Foose.
Outstanding downfield blocking. Which, you know, at the high school level, that could be...
Tackle made by Cesar Neva
Everybody
Rojas.
wants to get their one, and then they kind of get a second, or then they kind of just quit and just watch everybody run.
And
This
Amelia
team,
Nunez.
They hit a block, and then they go looking for another one.
It'll be first and goal for
Matthias
Stratford.
Kaiser
Ball
next
marked on
to
the
Shane
Colby
Foose in the
6-yard
backfield.
line.
Number 5, that is Braden Schwenes. Wide here to the near side. Can't see the number on the receiver on the far side. Looking in. Snap. They're going to give to Kaiser. Kaiser. Ball comes out. Ball popped up. I think Colby might have come down with it. That ball popped into the air. They're going to have to untangle the pile. And Stratford does land on it.
And Colby Fandom says,
Fumbles recovered by
nuts.
Stratford.
That was Kevin Eady on the far side.
So it'll end
Second
up,
time I said his name.
end up as no gain. Second and goal.
That would have been an exclamation mark.
That would have been a nice one. Because Stratford has yet to be held out of the end zone today. Every
You're
drive
kidding.
has ended in a touchdown. So we'll see if they can get one more here. Shane Foose waiting for the hand to go up. The official counting extra slow. Now the timer starts. Give, working off that far side. Cuts it back, breaks a tackle. He's not going to get there.
Ball carried by number 42, Declan Fisher.
That'll be Declan Fisher on the
Tackle
carry.
made by Carlos Martinez.
It was just
It'll be
really
third and
interesting on
goal.
that first Colby defender. He had him dead to rights, and then for some reason just slipped on that grass, and then it turned into just an arm tackle. But like I said, with these kind of runners on the Stratford squad, you're not going to beat them with an arm tackle.
So that is now...
And the Hornets, not the Colby Hornets, but the Yellow Jackets out in full force. They were a nuisance in the announcers booth. I see they're a nuisance over here.
So Declan Fisher now the 11th Tiger to run the ball. And they will take a knee, and that will do it. The Stratford Tigers get the 57-0 victory here today. We are going to sneak down onto the field. We will talk to our player of the game to be determined.
At the end of the game, final score, Stratford Tigers 57, the Colby Hornets 0. Ladies and gentlemen, the Stratford Tigers next football game will be next Friday night. That's October 3rd against the Marathon Red Raiders right here at home. Game time 7 o'clock. The Colby Hornets and the Stratford Tigers, thank you for attending tonight's game. Please check for all your belongings, dispose of your garbage, and be careful as you head out of Tiger Stadium tonight. Have a good weekend, and please drive home safe.
Here. Am I coming through on there? You won't hear it through there. I need to see the... Check. Check, check, check.
Oh no, yeah, they're on camera.
All right, sorry about that. Our mics aren't working, so we're going to do a very quick recap, then we'll sneak down onto the field, record our player interview, and include that in the highlight that'll come out later today. So, quick spin through the stats.
Yeah, give us the lowdown, Steven.
Logan Reynolds, 1 of 3 for 6 yards passing, also 11 carries for 16 yards. Chase Hegg, 6 carries for -11. Milo Nunez, 3 carries for -2. Marcus Garcia, 4 carries for 2 yards. Jax Hanula, 1 carry for 5 yards. Adrian Wykes caught the lone ball for Colby. That was for 6 yards. On the other side for the Stratford Tigers, this is going to take a bit. A lot of names to say. Brady Berg, 8 of 10, 154 yards, 3 touchdowns. Colton Hopt, 1 of 2 for 4 yards in relief. Now rushing. Your leading rusher is Matthias Kaiser, 3 carries, 67 yards and a touchdown. Then Colton Hopt, 7 carries for 64 yards and a touchdown. John Muse, 2 carries for 33 yards and a touchdown. Brooks Vanderhoof, 4 for 28 and a touchdown. Aaron Knetter, 1 for 21. Brady Berg, 2 for 18. Matthew Shanefoos, 1 for 25. Ashton Bushman, 1 for 2. And Drew... 1 for -2, and Drew Bloom, 1 for 34. On the receiving end, Drew Bloom, 1 catch for 25 yards. Colton Bright, 6 catches, 128 yards, 2 touchdowns. Lucas Forrest, 1 catch for 4 yards. Mason Miller, 1 catch for 1 yard and a touchdown.
Was everybody at home, did you get that written down? Everybody able to follow along? You had multiple players on the Stratford side for well over 40 yards. Typically, you're used to seeing a running back that puts up big yardage and then a secondary one. But like you said, they were just rotating through personnel out here as fast as they can as soon as the score was just getting out of hand.
And Stratford goes deep. They will run out 5 different guys at running back in their regular first string offense.
And if you have guys that you can plug and play seamlessly, why wouldn't you? You're always bringing in fresh legs then.
So one last stat before we wrap things up. Stratford, 448 yards of offense. Colby, 16.
So I will say, as long as I have been involved in the Hornets Session and Colby stuff, the lowest yardage I've seen Colby register in a game, total offense or anything, was 150 yards. So this is an all-time new low.
So
just a lot.
It doesn't get any easier for the Hornets next week. Wittenberg-Burnham would come into town, who just upset Loyal Greenwood.
I saw that.
So,
how about that?
We mentioned a little bit, Colby's going to need to win 2 more games to have a shot at getting in the playoffs and cheer for Stanley Boyd to beat Neilsville Granton next week.
So the Hornets have a very long active playoff streak. So like if you would dig down into the WIAA archives, it's in that top 10, top 15 of all heights of high school football. But, that is looking a little bit shaky. Yep. But you're right. They need 2 wins somehow, some way.
Yep. And for Stratford, you took those 2 losses early in the non-conference with, where they were racked up with injuries. Since then, they have gotten healthy, and they've now rattled off 5 in a row, coming 4 in a row coming into tonight. So, but yeah, we will wrap things up here. I got to sprint down onto the field.
I will say one thing, though, Steven. Yep. I know you got to run. But I was talking to a Stratford fan before this game, and he's like, this has kind of been a struggle of a season for Stratford. We don't know what our identity on our team is yet. But, after seeing this, regardless of saying, well, Colby didn't come in, full strength, just watching this little bit of gameplay here, you got a little bit of everything going. So you really can't key on one thing with Stratford, especially if you have all these athletes and you got a really good offensive or like front line of scrimmage on the defense and offense. You really don't need to run in as like, well, we'll run first, pass first, or, we're going to run on somebody's arm. I think it's kind of like a nice compliment that they're just a little bit of everything.
So absolutely, and we'll see how they fare the rest of the season, but that is going to wrap things up for us today. Matt, thanks for joining us for a little bit there at
I'm
the end.
really glad I came into the fourth quarter with a running clock, yes.
And I want to thank Jaden Underwood for producing, wrapping things up for us tonight. I'm Steve Ockenick. We are back 2 football games on Friday, Colby and Wittenberg-Burnhamwood, and Medford and, cookies.
And cookies from a great fan here at Stratford.
Oh, thank you very much from the Student Senate.
They're nice people over here.
Absolutely.
Welcome to Tiger Town.
But
Colby and Wittenberg, you said?
Colby, Wittenberg, Burnhamwood. I will be in Medford for Medford Tomahawk. But want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. I'm Steve Ockenick, Sports on Focus. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Matt Omakid from the Hornets Nest, Jaden Underwood. We will see you all out on